Hi saxophone players. If you're watching this video, you know how to properly put together and take apart and clean your saxophone. This video is going to show us how to play so and me on our saxophone. So let's go ahead and put our saxophones together. I'm grabbing my neck strap and adjusting it to where I think it's going to need to be. Ooh, do you notice how my neck strap is twisted? I'm going to just grab it and untwist it so that it sits nicely. And pull your saxophone strap up. And then we need to grab our reed and put your reed in your mouth. I'm not going to so that I can talk. Grab the body of your saxophone. Find the ring that you need to put your hook in and hook your neck strap to your saxophone. Get the neck of your saxophone. Put your neck in and put it to where you need it, either if you're playing in middle or on the side. Tighten your knob. Don't over tighten it. Now we're going to grab our mouthpiece. Take the ligature off. Put the mouthpiece on the neck, leaving some cork, but not most of it. And then take your reed out of your mouth and put it on your mouthpiece. Ligature over the reed, being careful not to touch the tip of the reed. Tightening the screws till they are firm, but not over tight. All right, your saxophone is ready. Now, I think it's pretty natural for the way that they have set up the saxophone, but just to review, our left hand is on top, the right hand is on bottom. The way that we put our fingers on is there is a black dot where you put your thumb, and then we need to make sure we have a nice C position so that we don't hit these three keys when we put our fingers to our keys. So find that nice C position. Now, our keys, there's a lot of keys here, and it's kind of hard to figure out which ones we're supposed to use. We actually use the second key, fourth key, and third key. So only these three fingers are pressing down on a key. So you skip, watch just here, and then I'll give you time to do it. Skip this key. Put your first finger on this key, skip this tiny key, second finger, third finger, pinkies rest here. Okay, now try to do it with me. First finger, we skip the first, go to the second. Skip, third, skip. Take your hand off and put your fingers back on. Take your hand off and put your fingers back on. Your right hand, there's a hook for your thumb right here. And again, we need to have nice C hands because we don't want to accidentally hit these side keys. And there are three pearls, 1, 2, 3, mine's missing a pearl, that we put our fingers. So the bottom hand is a lot easier. Top hand, you have to go 1, 3, while skipping and skipping. Our first note puts down all the keys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the thumb key. Your thumb key might look different than mine, but my thumb key is right here. We don't need to put a lot of it down. I don't need my thumb to be way up here. We just need to press it down. So if I press all those, thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, my saxophone should go to my mouth right away. I don't think it's in the right spot right now. So why don't I go ahead and check? I need my neck facing towards me. And then I had to adjust my mouthpiece because otherwise my head was going to be weird. Go ahead and see if your saxophone goes in your mouth the way it should. Remember, we don't go to the saxophone. We bring the saxophone to us. I'm using my right hand to push the bottom of my saxophone out so it goes in my mouth. Okay, so that might take you a while to figure out where you find your saxophone to be comfortable. I am going to play our first note. You are going to listen. So I have my thumb key down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Listen. You try. Ready? Take your hands off and quickly find your spot again. Skip. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We should practice taking our hands off and then finding our spots again so that we don't have to look at our saxophone to know where it is. We know how it feels. So I want you to pause this video and practice moving your hands and putting them on your saxophone so you know exactly where your saxophone goes. Now that you've practiced doing that, let's practice doing our so again, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ready? Check your embouchure. Is your bottom lip over your teeth? Do you have puffy cheeks or nice firm cheeks? You should be practicing with a mirror. Go ahead and find your finger spots. And we're going to play our so again. Ready? Now, we're going to do 4 counts on, 4 counts rest. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now we're going to practice tonguing on our so. So listen to how it sounds first. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Make sure your hands are in a good C position. If you're squeaking a lot, chances are you might be hitting this, or your mouth setup is not good and you need to go back to playing on your mouthpiece and neck. Let's go ahead and put our saxophone in, and we're going to go ta, 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 ta. 1, 2, 3. Last one. So that's so. Me uses just my first finger. So I'm taking my thumb off. My thumb is only resting on my black placeholder. And my other hand, my fingers aren't touching or aren't playing, but they're just lightly over the keys. And me sounds like this. Listen first. Go ahead and try playing that with me. Just my first finger, no thumb. Nothing else is hitting down. Try again. Ready? Let's go ahead and play our long tones. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Very nice. Now we're going to practice our tonguing. So we're going to go ta, 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 ta. Listen, then play. Listen, ready. Now you play with me. 1, 2, ready. Are you keeping your teeth on the top of your mouthpiece and your lip covering your bottom teeth while you are breathing and while you are playing? A lot of times with saxophones I see this, and we don't want that pouty bottom lip. Okay, do you remember what so was like? We had thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna play so. Mi, rest, 2, 3, 4, and then back to so. Listen first if you don't get it, but if you think you know how you're supposed to do it, go ahead and play right along with me. If you're just going to listen for a little bit, jump in on the second round. 1, 2, starting on so. Last round, ready. Good job. This time we're going to do it without breaking in between. So it sounds like this. Listen first. Ready. Ready to join me? Starting on so with our thumb. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to tongue, and we're going to do 4 notes. Listen to how it sounds first. Ready? Join me. 1, 2, ready? Last one. We're going to do the exact same thing, but opposite. Mi, 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 so, 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 so. 1, 2, right. Last one, ready. going to go so, so, mi, mi, so, so, mi, mi. So is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it. So, so, mi, mi, so, so, mi, mi. Rest. So, so, mi, mi, so, so, mi, mi. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Ready. And what do you think we're going to do now? The exact opposite. Mi, mi, so, so, mi, mi, so, so. Starting on me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Great work. All right, so if you feel like you were able to keep up with this video well enough, you played along with me the whole time with no mistakes, then you're ready to move on to the next video. We're gonna go ahead and put away our saxophone now. So the very first thing we do is we take our reed off. Well, I'd like to take my neck off, so go ahead and loosen that screw, take your neck off, take your reed off, which means taking your ligature off. Put your reed in its case. The reed goes flat side to flat side, ridge side to curve side. Put your reed in its case. Take out your cleaning swab and run the string through the neck from big hole to little, big to little, and pull your string through. Pull it through slowly so it has a chance to pick up any swab. And then once you've put that swab through, put your neck and your mouthpiece away. Put your ligature back on your mouthpiece. Put your mouthpiece cap back on your mouthpiece. And take your cleaning swab for your saxophone. Thread it all the way through. And I have a student here for a lesson, so I'm not going to do that with you, but thread that swab through. Put your saxophone away in the case. Put your swab away. Don't forget to take your neck strap off. Thanks for practicing with me, guys. Have a great rest of your day.